Hey guys, welcome back for another fun-filled episode of Leatherwork. I promised Penny that I would do a tutorial using the pattern I used on her bag or on her apron. However, I don't have enough leather for that, so I decided that I would do a United States Marine Corps thing for my father, since I do have enough leather for that. The very first thing you do is trace your pattern out onto a piece of tracing film or tracing paper. Then you tape it to your project, a couple of spots so you can flip it up and put it back, always in the same spot. Here I have a simple sponge. You want to keep your leather work nice and damp, not soaking wet, but damp. See how we got the nice dark color now? Then we'll take our fine point stylist. If my cameraman will zoom in over here on this end. You see this has a ball point. And on this end over here, there's no ballpoint. This is fine, and this is standard. Stretch your tracing paper out. Pick a spot somewhere, and just follow your lines. Don't push too hard where you're pushing through the tracing paper either. Done that, it makes for a mess. Wind up tearing your leather out. Oh, piece of tape in the way. This can be very, very tedious. I'm only going to do a small portion of this rope here. And then we'll jump over into some of the other aspects. See how well that transferred over? A lot better than this suede, don't you think? Because I want this on there for later, I'm just going to fold it over, but normally you would pull it off. Next you pull out your lovely little swivel knife. As you can see, this is a very tiny blade. This is 1/4 inch, 45-degree angle bevel. I have another blade for this that I really don't like using all that much. First thing you do before any other thing else is called stropping. Those of you that are blacksmiths or bladesmiths know what stropping is you basically take jeweler's rouge on a piece of leather and draw your blade backward to take off any burrs. And I just sharpened this recently, so I know it's razor sharp. Holding the saddle underneath your one finger, pinching the neck in between your thumb and middle finger. Well, not the neck, but the base here. You can pretty much go anywhere you want with your swivel knife. Making sure not to press uber hard or you'll cut straight through your part or your project piece. If you have 2 points that meet, you want to stop just a little bit before and come back from the other angle, so you don't have overlapping lines. Hard to see what I'm doing here. Even while cutting, you want your leather to be very moist. Not dripping wet, just moist. As you see, it's already starting to dry out. Alright, that's good enough for that part. Let's see now. Now when doing the outer edges where you just cut, you need a bevel. They come in many different shapes and sizes. It's a bevel, that's a bevel, that's a bevel, and that's a bevel. Oh, and that's a bevel. 701, that's a 701. These two are the same style and size, B701. I only really need one of them right now. Well, I'm not even going to use either one of them, but still. And here's my 7, no, that ain't my 701. Here's my 702, 701. My 011 and an 899. For this, I will be using the 011. And I forgot to grab my mallet. Yay! What a smart boy I am. Oh, I should probably grab my spoon while I'm at it. Out of my way. Now if I can get my battle buddy to zoom in again. If you look closely, this kind of resembles a horse's hoof. If you think about it, good. Bring it down here to this. Kind of looks like a horse's hoof. You got a toe and a heel. Well, the toe is the sharp point in the heel. is the higher flat point. You usually want to lead with your toe, but sometimes heel is more appropriate. And depending on how you want your part to look is how you bevel your pieces. Now you have two lines that intersect over a knot here, so you're going to pick a direction on which way you want the rope to, or the bevel to lay. I usually prefer to switch my bevel around so it's laying over the piece I was just working on. You don't want to smack hard, you just want to lightly tap, you know. You smack uber hard, you're going to just dig right through your part, your project, and it's going to ruin it. There goes all the hard work you just put in. And again, you want to keep it moist or it doesn't tool properly. Oops. Miss hit, miss hit, miss hit. Yes, Penny, even I have miss hits. Slowly. That's 3 out of 6. Now I'm going to go back over those with my spoon. One side is curved like a spoon and the other is just angled. You use those for getting into your temp or your, what the hell, what am I looking for here? Easy patterns, your pattern helpers. They're just a basic piece of plastic with one side raised. You wet your leather and rub over it with the smooth part. Also, they can be used for getting into areas and smoothing out minor imperfections. Try not to cut into where you just beveled. There. Pretty simple, isn't it? I know I make it look easy, but it's not as easy as it looks. It can be quite difficult, time-consuming, and a royal pain in the fingers. But I enjoy it because of the challenge. Thank you for watching. See y'all next time.